Yo, what is up, America? It is Keith the Trucker, guys. I got a free MLB play for you today that I really love. But first, let's dive into how UFC went last night. So I gave you guys two free plays yesterday. Our baseball one went one of two. Lane Thomas hit, and Bobby went with Jr. went 0 for 4. So bad read there. He'll probably crush today. That's usually what happens. He's batting like 333 on the season. But let's break down some numbers. And I offered you guys a pass yesterday for 50% off to get all my UFC picks. Now, if you're not into UFC betting, the next card, I believe will be next weekend. It'll be a good chance for you to maybe reconsider and maybe get into the sport. We've made a lot of money off of it. In fact, I have not, since I've been betting UFC, really since 300, is when I really kind of started getting into the betting. It's been not quite as profitable as football, but it's probably been the next best thing. And I gave you guys a free play on there too. Let me see if I have it here. Let's just pull up some picks. Let's pull up everything. So I got some free plays for you guys. So that was that one that hit last night that I told you guys about. I didn't have the photo. There's the photo. See, it all settled. Another 10x slip. Italian is going to be in our free play today, but let me pull up some stuff and show you guys how tonight went. I feel like we got robbed straight up, and I'm doing the numbers here, and I didn't put $100 in every play. As you guys can see, there's a lot of 50s. There's a $5 pick. This was the free play. This fight was a frustrating one, to say the least. I feel like this easily should have hit. We had it, okay? Abdul had the guy beat. And when he was on the ground, he was like throwing back elbows, and one of them connected to the back of the head, which is a big no-no. It's like a disqualification. They deemed it accidental, and Brunage, who probably won't be in the UFC much longer, he just sat there on the ground for like 4 minutes, and then the physicians came out and said, "Oh, it's up to him," and he decided he didn't want to fight. So it ended up being a no contest. It really sucked because he had him beat, and if he would have just waited and like timed it, kind of let him get up almost, he could have easily got him with any kind of like power strike. It would have been game over, fist to the face. It just sucks, guys. It killed 2 slips. Killed a sportsbook slip, and we still had a really nice night. So let me dive into it. That was the free play that missed. So we missed both free plays. You got one refunded, that one voided, and then you had one that's lost, the baseball one. So this was my prediction that he was going to win round one. He had him, like I said. So instead of, whatever that would have came out to, I think it was like a $200 return, whatever it would have been. It only ended up, it's just this. They voided this, so we made 21 bucks on that. This VIP slip right here, it was a 5-man. So this got voided, the lower fight time. Once again, it was like a minute and a half into the fight, or whatever that is, 62 seconds, okay? He had him, and it was just a weird ending. So if this would have hit, this was a bad call right here, and my buddy was on the other end of this. I should have listened to him. He actually ended up hitting a 5-man slip, kind of reverse of this, just this one play and something else. But either way, if this would have not voided, okay, and this would have missed, this still would have paid 4 out of 5. It ended up paying 85 bucks back. It was a $50 wager, so we made 35 bucks on it. Like I said, if this would have hit, it would have paid out 125, 2.5 units. So all in all, we still won on that slip. This one was my kind of like my safety parlay. I really thought Silva was going to win. I knew Santos was going to win, and this one stung right here because he knocked. Somehow Johnson knocks out Van like beginning of the 3rd round. We just needed it to go to the 12.5-minute mark. I really thought this fight was going to a decision, guys. You can see how juiced of a play this was. This was like the sportsbook are telling you, like, this is like an 80% chance to hit. And it sucked because that would have been 200 to pay 600, and we would have had a really big night. But when you add all these numbers up, this helped because this was a quarter unit play, older to win in round 2, and the under 2.5 round total. Santos won very quickly, and that paid 214 bucks. So that pretty much covered like the first bet that I just showed you the loser on. This one right here, probably the second biggest shock of the night. Rodriguez somehow gets fucking submitted by Julian Arosa. I don't think many people saw this coming. He was a huge favorite, negative 235. Frustrating. This would have paid. So this got voided down here. See, same thing. That was just these are all money lines. So originally it was like 100 to pay 400, and then he blew this anyways. It would have been like 100 to pay 250 after this voided. So we literally lost like 400. I guess it would have been 200, 600, yeah, so like 550 in winnings, give or take, maybe 500 off just some bad luck things that happen. It is what it is. And then this was one of the dabble plays. So my theory here was, look, Santos, I knew she was going to take this fight to the ground, and against Agapova, she's terrible takedown defense. And my theory is like she should get at least 2, and this play will push, and if the fight goes longer, if somehow Agapova stays upright or gets out of, off the ground, maybe it goes a little farther, and maybe she has a chance to win it outright. I felt really good about these 2 props right here. And unfortunately, the one takedown she got was the only one she needed, and she submitted her very quickly in the first round. So, it is what it is. One more takedown, we would have won. This would have been a $600 hit. However, since I love these 2 so much, what I ended up doing was, I'll show you that in a sec, but I want to show you this. I set this up in the chat right here. You can see it in the background. I said, guys, we're going to get our money back on that play. So we put in $100 on the dabble play. It lost. I said, I'm going to go a half unit here to win 150 on those 2 props that ended up hitting because I wanted exposure to them. So basically what that means is we put 150 in total and we took 150 out. So we drew exactly even on that. And then this play is the one that made the night. And Santos, same fight, I figured, hey, well, look, if somehow she doesn't get those takedowns, then the likelihood of the fight ending quickly and her going under this, I thought this was way too high of a number. She had like 4. This was an easy call. Montel Jackson somehow knocked out Blackshear in like 18 seconds too. That was a little bit of a surprise. And then Dober, he was our clutch guy tonight, and dude, that guy's a tank, man. That was by far, that should have been the co-main event, Dober versus Silva. I mean, it was such a good fight. It was literally like one of the best fights I've seen in a while. Just awesome. Back and forth. Dober's got like blood just dripping down his face. He's just standing in there taking fucking hits. Silva landed one of the most nasty like back elbows you'll ever see, and this guy just fucking chinned it up and took it and just kept going. It was amazing, but his laceration above his eye was so bad that they deemed the fight a technical knockout, so Silva won. But this was a big hit. And let me close this out, and then I thought I had some more main event. Okay, so I sent this out as the last play of the night. If you scroll down here in the chat, see we're all chatted up. It's me, a couple other guys chatting. A couple of you guys took me up on that offer, and congratulations, you made some money tonight. And then I said, hey, this is a main event special. It doesn't correlate exactly the greatest, but I feel really good about it. I really like Cortez under. We doubled that prop up, and I like the fight time to go the distance, which it did, which Rose won. So that was a $50 bet to win 81 in profit, 131. So long story short, guys, I did all the numbers, and this is the breakdown. I offered you guys my card today for $10, 50% off, and it's not fair to say I was betting $100 playing everything, because you guys saw I did a lot of half unit, a lot of quarter unit plays. So I'm just going to give you the money. So on DraftKings, we put in $375 and took out $285, so that's negative $90. On Dabble, we put in $200 and took out $600, so that's plus $400. Better, we put in 50 and won 150, so plus 100. Underdog, we put in 200. We took out 216, so plus 16. And then Prizepicks, we put in $10 and took out 5. Just one voided. So we put a total of $835 on UFC Denver. We took out $1,256. That is a net gain of 421 bucks tonight, guys. And as you saw, I wasn't just doing $100 a play. So if you're a $10 unit better, you probably, if I had to guess, would have made like 80, 90 bucks tonight, somewhere in that range, maybe 70. And I offered you the card for 10 bucks. So, you know, 60 bucks goes a long ways. That's like a tank of gas. That's, you know, dinner out with the lady, the wife, whoever. I mean, guys, you know, like, I hope this will be a learning experience and we can move on to that free play now. I really like this free play, but congrats to the guys who signed up. And if you're not on WAP yet, just head right over here to wap.com/SBAA and sign up for my free plan, guys. And then keep your eyes open. We're nearing 300 subs, and I know I've been rambling on, but I really wanted to show you guys this card so I can hopefully get y'all in on it the next time. The next event's going to be awesome, and then we're gonna have 304 at the end of the month on the 27th, which is going to be a big one. Probably going to put like 2 grand into that at least. So get excited and sign up for the free plan. You'll get into the free chat and get all these free plays. So let's break down the free play today. We're going to be taking, where is it? There we go. Okay, so let me make this a little smaller. We're going to be taking 2 pitchers in the same game, Cubs at the Cardinals. I almost could have made this game. I considered going tomorrow. I just couldn't quite pull it off because it starts too early. It starts at like 1:15 Central Time. And I would have probably been like an hour late, and it's just not as fun that way. Plus, it would probably be crowded. Anyways, we're going to take Jameson and Miles McCullough to both just pitch 6 innings into this game. And if you come look at their track record, this is a full unit baseball play to pay out 122. So 50 to win 122.50. If you look at McCullough, he's done this a lot lately. Okay, the one bad game was right here. And then if you look against the Cubs, he's got him right here. He went 19, and then I thought there was maybe there was one earlier in the season. Yeah, it looks like that's the only one, but both times I believe he went over when he pitched against the Cubs. 19, 4 hits allowed, 1 earned, 0 walks, 5 strikeouts. He pitched very well against them. He's pitching at home tomorrow. I like that. And then Talion, he's been doing this a lot lately too. Look at this. This guy's been pitching really well. Even though he's given up a few earned runs here. Right here, St. Louis, 6 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 18 outs, 7 hits, 2 earned, 2 walk. But his walk numbers have been pretty good. You know, as you can see, the walk under, if it's at 1.5, could actually be an interesting play. Now, he did go over against the Cardinals. So what we're looking at right here is the outs, guys. Okay, and both these guys have done it a bunch, as you can see. Let's pull up McCullough again. And where the hell did he go? Yeah, so you can see, like, in their last, like, whatever that is, 8, 7 starts, something like that. Literally, they've both done it every time except one. So I really like this play. Division, this is I believe this is the last game before the All-Star break. So I'm gonna have to find a new free pick thing to give you guys until that All-Star break is over. Maybe we can bet on some home run derby shit. We'll figure out something, guys. Look, we might even be betting on like Japanese women darts at nighttime or something. Okay, we'll figure something out because, you know, we like to gamble, and as long as I feel like we have an edge or there's some research that goes into the plays and I feel good about it, like I do this, we'll go for it. That's all I got for you guys. Like I said, we're at 286, guys. When we get to 300, I'm gonna give you guys an awesome offer, and I'm also gonna do a giveaway. So make sure you hit that sub button. Appreciate all the support, guys, and congrats if you got on that UFC card tonight. We had a very nice, profitable night, guys. $400+ in the bank. Let's go. And we got really unlucky. I feel like it should have been a grand. Peace.